have something in my eye.
Okay.
That can be the intro.
Hello, everybody, to part 11.
Are they not your friends?
You know who it is. No.
How is everyone today? I've had a rough day, rough night,
Rough night. It's 7.
rough evening, afternoon. I don't know. I woke up around midday.
12?
Yeah. Y'all seen the trailer for the? Yeah, you saw. You told me about the new SpongeBob movie.
Yes.
I'm very excited for it. I didn't watch the first one though. They gave it off as if it was gonna be all live action, the first one, but it was mostly 2D, and it was like the
2D.
last, like yeah, like regular SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
The last part was just live action with the little 3D SpongeBob, and I was like, man, I would have gone to the theaters to watch that if I knew it was gonna be like that.
Lol.
But the new one's gonna be full 3D, not live action, and just good, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited for it. You didn't tell me how your day was. Either of you.
Okay. Busy day.
You went to class today.
No. To the lab.
What do you do in that lab?
Projects.
What type of projects?
Like, they assigned us a project, a semester-long project with 4 other people. And we just have to design it, build it, and document it. And that's what I was working on. And we also have lab assignments. And we have to build circuits they told us to build, get measurements, find percent errors, explain where the errors could come from, and all that.
Sounds fun.
It is. Ricardo.
Okay.
Jesus.
Relax.
He's rolling his eyes.
What did you do today, Ricardo? How was your day?
I had a test, so I went and did that. Came back home. Went grocery shopping. And I bought some things. Came back home. Did some homework. Got a haircut. Got showered. Yeah, that's about it. Still haven't eaten. So that's something.
You still haven't eaten today?
No.
I'm starving. Why did we start this? If we're all. You're not hungry. You
No, I'm
ate.
good. I'm
You're
good.
good.
I had my lunch here.
McDonald's. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
This guy, he was like, I went to Scarsdale. Like, he was like, I went south.
It's far
south.
for me because I'm more northern than
He was
southern.
like, I went south. I went to Scarsdale.
No, I
like-
was at that place.
Scarsdale isn't that far.
That's what I said.
Relatively far in regard to that. Like it got
You went
cold.
to Scarsdale
Right.
for Taco Bell?
No, I was
No,
there
like,
in
he was
the
around
area.
the area.
Oh.
He was on
So
the
I'm
area.
like, I'm just gonna get food from
How
here.
did you get to Scarsdale from U of H?
No, I had to drop my
What a
mom
relief.
off.
Oh, okay.
But
We're
Yeah.
giving out a lot of information.
you cut all this.
Which U of H though? That's
Just
what I
told my
thought.
School.
We
the
said
street.
Scarsdale.
Yeah, forget all this.
What do you use to remind yourself that everything isn't bad? You know, when your life sucks.
Absolutely nothing. I remind me of
Don't
the
you look
opposite.
at failures to make yourself feel better? You narcissistic.
Not to make me feel better, just to remind me of, how bad things are out there.
So looking at worse things than your life
yeah,
to make
there
you
go.
feel better about yourself. That things aren't that bad. What about thinking about how healthy you? Nope.
What?
How healthy you are compared to those who aren't.
He barely works out.
No, this is coming from him. That's a thing he would do.
Yeah.
That is a thing that I do, not would do. What about you, Richard?
Or write it out.
You write it out? No, you don't. What do you do? Like, fucking cuss your heart out?
No.
He fixes cars.
On the free time.
Yeah. Out in the winter cold, putting metal to metal.
Is it in some way comforting to know that you don't have to do this forever?
Do what?
Living.
Living?
That's grim.
And yeah, I guess.
No, what's
What about
scary?
things to look forward to?
Death. No.
That isn't death.
Look forward to graduating. That's one of them. And then again, that's like something I don't want yet. It's fine. Stop looking at my waveform. He's looking at my thing.
Isn't it length?
Thanks.
You're breathing into it. Look, there's
People
always
breathe,
something.
okay,
there.
just accept it. This is
So
who
why
we
don't you
are.
Step away from it when you're not talking.
You can stand further back.
You can do this.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
You see that? When you're not even near the mic, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Great. You happy now?
Very.
You made me lose my.
What was he saying?
I don't know.
Ricardo never answered the question honestly.
He said graduating.
Oh, that's one.
Oh. You look forward to graduating?
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? No longer having homework.
You kind of always have homework.
Not.
You
no,
have regular
not to-
work, not homework.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get. Well, no, I don't think so.
Especially if you're an engineer, no.
No, everything's See, that's the thing. You separate work from like personal life.
But doesn't your personal life become your work?
Let's not talk about that.
I was just asking, just wondering.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you think there's a formula to life? This isn't
Formula?
from this. It's just
Chill out.
like
Stop reading off Tumblr.
like there's
God.
a way, like a bunch of people carved the way to like
Carve?
successes.
Carved. Like pumpkin carving.
Like mark their mark.
Territory. Piss.
Jesus. Y'all can't be taken seriously.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure
No,
out.
I'm good. I'm
We're just
good.
trying to
Moving
figure
on.
out-
No.
What are you
Let's
talking
talk
about?
No, moving
let's talk
on.
about it. Let's talk about it.
No, moving on. Next question.
He's emulating feet. No. JK. Cut that out. It was sexist.
Yes, it was.
I didn't even catch it until you pointed it out. So now it makes it sexist.
Mm-hmm. No, but like, what were you saying? That was the question.
So what is a dirty joke that
Formula to life.
will go
Is there a
over
formula to life?
innocent
I don't
minds?
think there is one, is there?
How do you find a blind guy at a nude beach?
What?
It's not hard.
Oh, that's gross.
This is what you get for overlooking my question.
Go on. Next
Do
question.
you know people who live from other states here?
Nigeria?
Personally, as friends.
No.
Really? You have a Nigerian friend? Like
Oh.
you
Oh,
talk to them
sorry.
often?
Not anymore. Former lab partner.
Whoa.
I have
Well,
this-
no, that's just you're using him as a lab partner. That's not.
He was friendly.
But you don't keep up with him.
I did for a bit. I asked for like advice because he was a year older.
I have this
Yeah.
kid in my class
A
who
year ahead of my thing.
came from
So that's one.
Palestine.
What?
Palestine.
Palestine? No.
But you're friends with him.
No.
Is it?
That's that's the question.
Okay. Can't meet every requirement, okay?
Disqualified.
Relax. Anyways.
What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Hi.
Hey.
Okay. That's just how you introduce yourself.
That's not a
Oh,
pickup line.
maybe that's why it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, you have those mathematical pickup lines, Juan.
Oh yeah. Let me tell him.
Spit them bars.
You probably shouldn't.
Okay, if you know
Considering
calculus,
you don't like
if you like,
people stealing.
I don't care. I didn't even come up with them. This is a calculus. I think the calculus one I did, but whatever. This is a calculus one. Hey, can I be your derivative, so I can lay tangent to your curves? See, the way that's funny is because the derivative is
It's funny or written down.
Okay. The derivative is the slope of a function, and it's tangent to a point. Always. So if you have like a curve, the derivative will always be a tangent line to every point in that curve.
Which, in turn, proves the Earth is round.
What?
I'm just saying. So, like, you know how flat Earthers are always like, oh, the planet is flat.
Yeah, that's
They-
the whole thing. Yeah.
I'm explaining. So they're always like, okay, what we can see is flat.
Oh, I see what you're going. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
It's a tangent line.
yeah.
Yes.
You know what else that I came up with in my electromagnetic waves class? Our professor was saying that because our equations and stuff were working for like a wave that was rectangular and like flat
Mm-hmm.
like that. But he told us that it's a good approximation because even though real electromagnetic waves from like an antenna are spherical, when they're that big, up close, they literally look like a flat, infinite
So
plane.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I
So-
mean? It's like, it's just like take the first class of calculus, and it's basically like
Mhm.
Flat earthers aren't smart, my friend.
Oh, we know that.
yeah. We're just
And I don't feel bad about saying that at all.
I do because I don't want the heat.
It's
I don't
just,
think we have enough followers or
I
whatever.
don't. a
No,
lot
I
of-
know.
We don't have enough anything.
A lot of them
to
are
catch
trolls.
heat.
Yeah,
I want to say a lot of them are trolls.
they are.
Flat earthers or people
Flat
who
earthers.
follow
Flat
us?
earthers.
Oh,
That too, but whatever.
there's some people who
Disregard that.
genuinely believe that
What?
the Earth is flat.
Because they heard it from someone, and they were not, they were young.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you think you learn the more you go on. That's like people who say that global warming's still a myth.
They changed it to
Um,
climate change. Just saying.
Climate change
Yes.
is.
They
but
don't say global warming anymore. They say climate change.
That's dumb because climate
No.
changes.
It's not because people used to think that
Yeah,
it was
sometimes it
only-
gets colder, sometimes it gets warmer.
so
sometimes
climate change.
Yes, but global warming is its own thing, part of climate change. Global warming is a subsidiary of
Yes.
climate change. Not, you can't just.
No, yes, but people refer to just they say climate change because the cold is getting colder.
That
the
makes no
hot is getting
sense.
hotter.
It's a political thing.
Yeah, it is a
How?
political thing.
Because
In part, yes.
They
but
think it sounds better.
I don't think so.
no, because
Yeah.
if you say global warming, then people expect it to just be
Yes, to get
the
warmer.
world. Getting warmer.
what
But
people
there's a
say
lot of
climate
other.
change, because like now.
Because there's climate
To make it a
change
bigger deal.
No, climate change also includes
Includes
places.
colder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
places getting
it
warmer.
makes it a bigger deal.
I don't see how we're arguing about this.
It came from flat earthers.
What was I gonna say?
You just fart because
Oh.
you just blew me away. I want to use these lines and
Do you want
I
to see
want-
the exponential growth of my natural log?
God.
I want to use these lines on real people.
Oh,
Drastic
let's go to the
change.
mall.
Make
Let's
a
go to
video
the
of
mall.
it.
Let's go to a mall and test them out.
Let's make a video of it.
Yes.
You think they're gonna be weirded out if you just came up with the camera?
You could literally, you could possibly get arrested. We could possibly get detained.
We're good. Then
I
how
was-
would those people make those videos?
They
Back in the simpler days.
they hide.
That was like,
They hide that
Yeah.
they're recording.
Or they
Why don't you
stage
do
the
that?
thing. Or they stage it.
Yeah, either they stage
And then
it
you just
or
blur their
they
faces.
hide, and then they go ask for permission. Like after they recorded, they.
I
tell
know.
Yeah.
I like every bone in your body, including mine.
It's not a bone, but
It's
okay.
not clever enough. This one's a good one. You're the sine of 90 degrees.
Hey baby, I lost my number. Can I borrow yours?
Let me bisect your angle.
It's like we're
Let me
back
tell you
to
right
back.
now, not every your math jokes aren't gonna work. 'Cause
You think so? You think so? Because I was under the impression that they were
I'm just saying, because most people aren't really
gonna get it.
math inclined.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm pretty sure
That's what's
most of the
stopping me. That's the
population-
only thing that's stopping me. Because they're not gonna get my thing.
no one's smart enough to get those jokes.
This is why I don't try.
Because they won't understand.
Yeah. They don't get me.
Are you saying that they're too dumb for you?
Let me read.
Retry.
That's what he said. I'm just going with it.
I'm paraphrasing.
No. They're not dumb. They just don't know about math.
Yeah, you can know.
You can be smart,
Yeah.
but like,
Not be good at math.
Are you the sweet embrace of death? Because I've been thinking about you all night long.
You are sweeter than 3.14.
I don't get. Oh, pie.
There you go.
That's what the girls are gonna say. I don't get. Oh, pie.
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Are you locked? Are you a locked car on a hot summer day? 'Cause I want to put a baby in you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. What are some
Uh,
overpaid professions.
What?
What are some overpaid professions?
Whatever you work as.
I'm underpaid, but okay.
Lol. How to get under his skin. Look at him. He's raging. Right
Overpaid professions?
now. Nervous tick.
It is.
I do that out of habit.
You're a nervous wreck. That's why.
No, mine's habit. Like I'm always just my leg just up and down, up and down.
Overpaid professions.
I rarely
There's a few. I
move
feel.
my leg nowadays.
I always do it left, right, as always.
Overpaid professions.
I was gonna say strippers.
Doctors. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Strippers don't have a definitive.
It's because of
pay.
the freaking
but no,
demand for them.
They don't.
They
They're
don't.
not overpaid for the profession because a lot of people go to see strippers.
Demand.
Yes.
Demand. Supply and
Like
demand.
the demand for them is high, so it's like
Oh,
But I mean, they also don't keep all that money. The place gets all that money. A chunk of
what
it.
I've seen.
A chunk of it. They get a chunk of it.
I don't know. I don't
But
work with
they do
strippers.
make enough money to be able to be like, oh, okay, well, they're going to take a chunk of my money. So
They have expensive bags.
yes, but according to women, they will always be trashy.
I don't know any overpaid professions.
Engineers.
No.
How to get under his skin.
No.
Okay.
YouTubers.
No. It's also demand.
Look at his face.
Is the money they get
Doctors.
justifiable?
No, that's
Doctors.
not.
No, I think that should be the question.
Rappers. Art, actors and art.
I think that should be the question.
Yeah, actors.
Is the
and-
money they get justifiable?
Who?
Well, I mean, ish. 'Cause,
Who?
okay, like with strippers, YouTubers, singers, athletes,
Okay.
they get a high-paying job because the demand for it is high.
Then we should ask it as, is their work valuable?
Is
As
it
their
worth-
pay.
Their money would only be overpaid. They would only be considered overpaid
If their their
you
work is not as
compare them
valuable.
to another profession. So doctors are paid what they should be paid, right? You
No.
think?
They're
No.
overpaid.
Yeah.
No.
Overpaid or underpaid?
Under.
Overpaid.
Overpaid. I think they're overpaid. But if you compare them to actors,
Athletes.
actors can live off of like a series for the rest of their life. Friends actors are living off of the Friends series. And they haven't been in anything else because they can. Well, they don't have to.
They don't have to, but they have. I
But-
think I heard that by the last season, they were getting paid $1 million per episode. I think it was more actually. And
Do we just not?
they get a bunch of royalty from reruns of episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Must be nice.
So imagine.
Do the extras
all-
get royalty too?
I'm assuming. I'm not sure though.
That'd be cool.
So
We have to
imagine
do
all the
research on that.
sitcom shows that have actually done good, like Friends, Seinfeld, Everyone Loves Raymond, How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory. All those people they're still getting paid because of royalties.
Well, that's their
Incredible.
contract.
The Big Bang Theory, I know that they also went into the millions per episode at the end of the season, or second to last season. But they went big too. And stupid ass show. It was okay, but I didn't like it.
But yeah,
Because you didn't get the joke. No,
No, it's because they explained the jokes.
I know.
That's why it's so
Right.
dumb.
so are they overpaid? Yeah,
No,
they're overpaid.
no,
Okay.
they're not overpaid because
Yeah, they are.
people
Yeah,
watch
they
it.
are.
Actors.
The demand
no,
for it.
no. This is apart from their their current pay comes from the demand.
Yes.
But that's a different question from what we're asking. We're asking, is their work valuable enough to justify their pay?
Oh, I would say no.
Then yeah, that's the different question. Because
That's-
they get paid more because they're demand. But if you take that out, if it was independent of demand, is their work worth what they
I'd
get?
say no.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
That's what I've been asking you.
It's okay. You just
It's
couldn't.
okay.
You
It's
just couldn't
okay.
let it out.
Yeah.
Properly. Oh, you okay there?
What? Oh yeah, no,
Had a
actors are
stroke.
overpaid and.
Yes, we already talked.
I don't
about
think you can
overrated.
argue that doctors are overpaid though.
I don't know, some. I feel like it.
Well, I mean, some I would say.
Because it
yes,
just
but-
look at you yeah, you seem alright.
No, but how about ER doctors?
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, yeah.
There's levels of Doctor.
And then the ones that do surgery. Like you have to be
Surgeons?
You know what? I
very.
take it back.
Surgeons?
They do go through a lot of training,
Yeah.
and yeah, I take it back. They do deserve what they get.
Yes.
Plus, most of them don't even have lives after school, so
Yeah.
yeah, deserve what they pay.
I guess.
You don't think so? Tell me why.
Discuss.
Cause there's like scammers or like crappy ones who still can get the doctor's license and do crap like minimum, and like they're the only ones in their community, but you know they have to put up. The community has to put up with them.
Do you mean like low end, like clinical doctors?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I guess.
Because the ones I'm talking about, like doctors like Memorial Hermann and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking about when you say doctors.
The big ones.
Yes.
The big hospitals.
Yes. When you say doctors, that's what I think about.
I guess. But don't you call the people at the clinics also doctors?
Yes, but like,
Doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
Usually one.
And they just have a bunch of nurses.
Yeah.
yes, but like when you say when you ask the question, I thought about Memorial Hermann doctors, not like like city clinicals.
But you have to include those too. Just like you said, you include surgeons and ER doctors,
Yes, but
EMTs.
I'm saying that I didn't know that you were talking about specifically about clinical doctors, not like big hospitals.
We're talking about the overall profession.
What about artists?
Anyways,
No.
what was I gonna say? Oh, it got cold quickly for it being Houston.
Well, it got cold all over the United States, from Chicago all the way to Texas, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just a big ass cold front.
Science with Gerardo.
Cold front.
So it was cold.
Yes. A little too early.
It's cold yesterday. It's cold today. It's gonna be cold tomorrow.
Not that cold for the rest of the week, but cold for us.
It's not even that cold.
It's like a light jacket.
Cause it's not windy. If it was
30s.
windy, then it would be cold. But it's not.
On Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, well, that's the exception. But after that, it's been cold. As cold probably, temperature-wise, but not wind. So.
the rain.
It might rain again. That's just something we have to deal with. All the mud and crap. My least favorite part about living where there's a lot of dirt and no grass. My arm's getting tired. What's a random fact you know?
I don't know.
I knew a nipple
I don't know
fact, but I
facts.
forgot.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Oh my god.
You know, that little thing is what differentiates carnivores from herbivores. I think. You know what? I take it back. I don't remember.
I think.
Dumbass.
It might be. It might be.
Mitosis is the movement of water across a permeable membrane.
Mitosis?
Mitosis
I don't
sure?
think that's right.
is the movement of water across a permeable membrane. Right?
Osmosis.
Osmosis. There we go. What the fuck is mitosis?
Well, no, it does have to do with it. I think mitosis is when they divide or something.
Isn't
Look it up.
That's what MIT stands for.
Mitosis. I'm pretty sure
I thought
it's
that was
like,
just like the water seeping through to the leaves or something. No.
yeah, see, look, it's a part of the cell cycle when replicated chromosomes are separated into two new nuclei.
How much just random facts
That's
that the school
mitosis.
gives you?
That's mitosis. Osmosis is
Osmosis. This is the movement.
yeah, it's osmosis. It's also like how do you filter water, right? There's a osmosis filtering.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So random fact that the schools give us.
what songs have y'all been listening to lately?
Wait, random songs?
What songs have you been listening to lately?
In the jungle, in the jungle. You know which one?
Gross.
Hit Me Where It Hurts.
Bye.
Caroline Palachuk. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know.
He's into Russian.
And she's another indie. Literally the most annoying song in history.
How dare you?
And it's also copywritten by Disney.
You can play 5 seconds of it.
What do you think about Disney Plus?
It's garbage.
I don't know.
Too many whatever it is.
Options?
No, too many services like that. You have like Netflix, Hulu, everything's split up. It's becoming like regular TV.
That's the point.
That's the point.
No, it's fucked up. I used
And
to.
then at that point, you're not paying for one big service like cable, which has all these channels. You're paying for 3 different services. I mean, but they're at a low price.
Right now, Netflix raised their prices at some point.
But it's been like 10 plus years.
But watch, they're gonna add more content, and those prices are gonna go up.
Netflix has a lot of things to watch, but they're not like,
It's fluff.
yeah.
Netflix puts out a lot of new stuff, and they have a crap ton of old stuff that's been on there for ages. And they need to figure out how to like cycle. They need to
No,
cycle.
They need to
more
know
often.
what the people want to watch.
Yeah, like
You would think that would be like the first thing they would ask.
Right.
Like, why do
What do
you?
they want to watch?
Why do you have these videos that nobody watches?
Well,
on,
the thing is,
on Netflix.
it's because they don't get the rights to it.
No, they do it because they that's how they promote themselves. Like, oh, we have this massive library of stuff, but it's just.
Well, no, they
For the
do have a
members.
massive library, but the thing is that,
But they have fluff.
like, Hacksaw Ridge,
I don't know what that is.
Company.
it's a
Oh, it's
movie
a
about
never
a soldier who served in World War One, I think it was. He didn't use a gun. Like, he didn't kill anyone.
What is this about?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yes.
what do you care about? Why are you bringing this up?
Oh, because the movie it's really good, but it's not on Netflix. So the thing is that, they have a bunch of movies on Netflix. They're just not good. The reason for that, I'm assuming, is because the company who produced Hacksaw Ridge is still making money off it. So they don't want to give it to Netflix so that the money that they're getting from it, so they don't have to share it.
So we now have Disney
wh-
Plus,
What is it being showed on?
Apple TV.
Hacksaw Ridge?
No. I'm
No,
naming
Hacksaw
the.
Ridge you can
So
either
why would these movies that are
like
and
on
shows
DVD, or I think some other places, like I think you can purchase it on YouTube, like rent it and stuff like
but
that.
they can still do that as well as have it on Netflix.
Are movie?
I think you have to.
Is it more expensive to buy movies online that there is to like back in the day when you went to get a DVD?
It's about the same.
Is it? I
It's
feel
about
like
the
it's
same.
more expensive.
Some movies are like $2 to rent, $3.
No, to buy.
We're
buy.
talking about to buy.
You're not gonna buy it. Why would
Yeah,
you
you
buy
buy the ability to watch the movie online.
it? Why would you buy it?
I don't know. I want
So
to.
why would
have
you
it.
buy
I wanna
DVDs?
have the
It's the same
option
thing.
to buy it.
But it's different though if it's on
I miss
digital.
DVDs.
Or you can burn a DVD.
It's pirating.
No, they had. I think it was hard to do because they did like stuff to it to not make it harder to burn.
Like nowadays, the only reason
I'm not gonna talk about this.
the only reason I understand now buying the DVD is for like the outtakes, the cut scenes and stuff like that.
Remember that bin on Walmart?
Oh, but
That
oh,
one
yeah.
dollar? Yeah.
But you
they
need
added
Blu-ray
the
player.
cutscenes and all the extended scenes on Disney Plus for the Avengers Endgame. So like all the scenes that were cut out, the extras and all that stuff is on Disney Plus.
Well, does
Mm.
that mean that like Netflix won't have any Disney movies anymore?
They never have.
Yeah, they do.
Barely any.
But they have some.
Well, now they won't.
No,
Yeah.
they won't.
Disney Plus.
There you go. And now like everybody's gonna be segregated.
No, what was it? I think
Well,
Nickelodeon.
some movies and series on Hulu are also on Netflix.
Yeah.
For now, but everybody's gonna start doing their own
I heard-
original content.
Well, Disney can do it because they're ginormous.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they own everything.
They own Fox, they own Marvel, they own The Simpsons, they own...
Fox. Simpsons is part of
Yeah,
Fox.
Simpsons is part of Fox, so yeah.
They
that
didn't
goes
buy
with it.
all of Fox either. They just bought some.
The
rights.
good part, the good
Yes,
bits.
the good bits.
Like,
Fun fact:
Yeah.
if Fox ever goes broke, the rights of Spider-Man automatically go to Marvel.
Lol.
If what?
If Fox ever goes out of business,
You mean Sony?
Sony.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
is
yeah,
owned by
Sony.
I was
Sony.
like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony, not Fox. If Sony goes out of business, or if they go bankrupt,
Which will never happen.
Yeah, no. If though the rights go to Marvel, so to Disney, of Spider-Man, they won't they can't sell them off. They can sell them, yes, but like if they go bankrupt, the rights go
That's
directly to Marvel.
What is it? What did I say? Useless fact.
Yes, that's why. That's why I brought it up.
You took
All late.
The whole legal issue with Marvel and Sony was very interesting. So I decided to look into it.
It's just words and paperwork.
No, legality issues, copyright claims,
Yeah,
and
it's
all
dumb.
that stuff. It's pretty cool.
It's dumb.
I like it.
Copyright shit is stupid.
It's entertaining.
Interesting.
Yes, I want to know that stuff. So like Disney, they have the right to make.
Be a lawyer. Become a lawyer.
No,
Do it.
they have the right. They own certain rights of Spider-Man. They can make TV shows and games, but but Sony can only make movies.
Yeah.
Another thing, all these movies like Endgame,
What did you say?
Avengers, they
Sony-
make most of their revenue through toys.
Yeah.
You'd expect it to be movies, but no, it's the toys.
It's the toys. It's the biggest money maker.
Yeah.
And they still wanted 50%.
Yes, that's.
Like chill out, Disney.
Oh god.
And you know what's funny? The people that didn't read into that probably thought that Sony was being.
Yeah, I saw like the majority of the people at the beginning were like, "Oh, screw Sony, this and that," and then it got out that it's Sony who was gonna get screwed over, and they're like, "Oh, never mind, forget Disney."
Well, I don't believe that. I think a lot of people still have a lot of hatred to Sony compared to.
Not after
Disney.
Into the Spider-Verse.
I doubt those people look that into it.
Well, it's a separate thing because that's Sony Animations.
So yeah, that's the thing. Sony only has the right, like regarding Spider-Man, they only have the right to make movies. They can't make them. They can't make video games, I think,
Yeah.
and TV shows.
Isn't it crazy
That's
that
Marvel.
this revolves around a character?
Well, it's the biggest thing that is. The character Spider-Man is the biggest moneymaker there is for superhero wise. It's the most loved. So it makes the most money.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Grew up with that.
Relatable.
Because he's not that old. Like the other ones.
Well, no, I feel
They're
like
just grown ass fucking.
I feel like it's more the
And it's
people can connect with him. Like
well,
he's
he's
not.
childish.
Well, not only that, but I mean like.
And smart. He's the best of both worlds, ladies.
No, I'm saying like.
Wink.
Like he can't fly, but he makes up for it by swinging. He's super strong, but they quote unquote. How do I explain it?
He's not relatable at all, dude.
No,
No,
he's
he is. They
relatable
make
because he
him
has bad luck.
Exactly. So like they make him lovable, and they make
Yeah,
him
not relatable.
No, they make his life
No.
terrible.
Yes.
Like he lost his.
Everyone has a bad backstory. Batman has a bad backstory.
No, but
Deadpool
like-
has
No,
a
no,
bad
no.
Aside
backstory.
from
That's not
his
part of it,
parents, it's
though.
not that bad. This guy has he has to deal with school, money issues,
You see, they make him relatable.
girlfriend
everyone.
stuff.
Well, not every.
Like, they make him relatable
Because
and lovable.
as a kid, you amplify problems, man. Like in your mind, everything's amplified. So if you make that character have issues in the first place, and then make it a child, or a teenager, then everything's amplified and it's more dramatic and relatable.
Now, in the first Spider-Man movies, that he was in college.
No, I'm not talking about movies. I'm talking about the character.
Well, you're right.
But I mean, so like, he can't fly, but they make up for it by him being able to swing.
This
He's super strong.
super strong web.
What?
It's an incredibly strong web that apparently you can't. It's like you can't break.
Okay.
What's your point here?
I'm saying you're making him more normal than he actually is.
Yeah.
No, that's not the point. The point is he can't fly like other superheroes.
He built
So they
this
make
web
up
shooter.
A lot of superheroes can't fly.
Yes, but he makes up for it.
But
by,
that,
like,
I'm saying that's the
swinging.
worst one to give.
No, like I'm.
His video game was cool. That's all.
He's not
Oh.
relatable. He's lovable.
He's relatable.
relatable.
He's lovable.
He's
He's
relatable.
He's not relatable.
How is he not?
Just because he's around your age range
No,
doesn't
he-
mean he's automatically relatable.
Did you not
I'm
hear
not
all the
relatable to the
things?
person
The other
closest to
things he
me.
said.
You're not relatable to the other person in your in a
As
different
opposed
major
to
than
what?
you at
Who do you
college.
think is the most relatable character?
No one. They're supposed to be fictional characters in a fantasy. You're supposed to
the
look up to
most
these.
relatable. That
That's
means
right.
That's the point, man. They're fictional characters.
Yeah, they're not relatable because they're fantasy.
They are as relatable as
The
they can
most
be.
relatable. That means which one out of all of them relates
None of
to you
them
the
are
most?
relatable.
Okay, what about any movie character?
It's which one's the
one's
most lovable to you?
relatable
Which one do
movie?
you like? Why do you like him? Because he has these features.
Because he's relatable.
Not really because he's relatable.
He's a college kid going.
If you ask
through-
anybody, they're not going to tell you that, oh, Spider-Man's relatable. No, they're going to be like, oh, this character's cool because he has
because
this
he's
power.
relatable.
Because he has this.
It wasn't because of that.
Why do little kids love Spider-Man?
Not because
'Cause
he's
he's
relatable.
young,
Because he's
'cause
funny.
young.
Because he's dumb. Because he
He's
makes
young.
mistakes.
He's young. Oh.
Exactly, and do we all not
No,
make mistakes?
well,
So
like-
does every other superhero.
No.
Yes, they
Yes,
do.
they
No,
do.
you see
Yes, they
Iron
do.
Man. What mistakes does he make?
He fucked up so
Dude,
many
he's like
times.
45 and
He
he's
was an
like,
alcoholic in the.
Those are not relatable mistakes, one.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. in
No, they're
America.
not for
People
kids.
The United
are-
States.
Oh, not for kids.
That's
but like,
what I'm saying.
are we talking about kids?
He's been talking about kids for whatever reason, but that doesn't adhere to the whole fan base of
30-year-old isn't going to be like,
Any
oh,
superhero.
Spider-Man's my favorite
No,
character.
he's
Yes,
just gonna, like-
yes, they will.
What are we talking about?
Why Spider-Man is
Popular?
people's favorite character.
Yeah, because he has a mask. Anybody can be under the mask. That's what Stan Lee said.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's because he's broke. That's why he's relatable. Because he's broke.
Lives in New York.
Broke.
Broke, even worse.
If you live in New York and you're not like a
He
millionaire,
lives in a house.
It's in an apartment.
an apartment.
No, well, in the
Yeah,
comics,
no,
it's
it's
just...
Sometimes it's
apartment.
house. Sometimes it's
After
apartment.
he moved out, apartment. In the movies too, like the latter.
Well, no, not the first ones.
Remember, I'll get your rent when you fix this damn door.
No, no.
That's
Well, yeah,
it.
when he moves out.
Yeah, he was in college at that point.
You still not rich in college.
But he's going to
And
college.
he has homework, dude.
Oh my god,
Batman
homework.
doesn't have homework.
Iron Man doesn't have homework.
Because Batman didn't go to school. Batman lost his kids. I mean, his parents.
He doesn't even have mom and dad. He has uncle and aunt.
No, just aunt.
Now, just hot aunt for whatever. Hashtag Marisa Tomei.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Anyways,
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'll look it up for you.
new topic.
Are you
Look,
talking
I
about
didn't-
relatable superheroes or heroes? Robin's a relatable hero.
Robin.
Robin from Batman. He's literally a teenager. He
He's
was
an
in
acrobat.
Teen Titans. He has 0 powers. He uses a freaking stick to
He's
beat
a
people.
sidekick.
Yeah.
No,
Spider-Man
because he
sidekick.
later becomes Nightwing. And he
Later,
started-
later,
when he
later.
was still
Later.
Robin, he leads the Teen Titans.
Hey, nobody wants a guy that's been. It's like when you're
You don't
giving
want
a million.
leftovers.
It's like
he
when you.
leaves Batman to start his
It's when
own
you're giving
hero
a
group.
loan of $1 million, a small loan of $1 million.
He leads
Yeah,
people
he was
with
given
actual
a loan,
superhero
okay?
superpowers
He got everything from Batman. Okay.
because he had no family.
There's no
I
argument
don't know
here.
who that is.
Aunt May, dude. The new Aunt May.
Well, you're freaking flaunting, moving your phone around.
Oh, I
like
thought
crazy.
you had vision.
Okay, what about her? She's an attractive lady.
There you go.
That's what he wanted
she has
from
a
me.
tattoo on her foot.
And that's how the podcast is gonna end. With Juan
Just like, oh,
ogling over Aunt May.
You know what? She's in her 50s. This is weird.
that's
That's
fine.
it?
Of course you would say it's fine.
No, I'm just saying, like, on a, was it? I think women come into their prime
Shut
later in
don't-
life.
Nope, I'm not going this. I'm not touching this. Hurry up. Outro. Play. Go.
Dun, 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 dun.